Today we're gonna make an easy 2-ingredient candy bar. You scared me. Sometimes you just want a nice sweet treat, and this is a healthy version of a candy bar. Alright, do you have anything else to say about that?
I want to eat some candy bars when we're done making them.
Okay, alright.
We have carrot chips and what is this now?
Carrot powder.
Carrot powder, and this fancy butter, and this is granola.
That's right. We're gonna first put our nut butter. You can use any nut butter. We like to use sunflower seed butter. And you're gonna put that in your pan, and you're gonna heat that up.
Should we put this in?
Yes, but we want to heat up the nut butter first because carrot chips burn pretty easily. And we don't want the carrot chips to burn, so we just put the nut butter in there and we wait till it melts. And then once it gets nice and liquidy, we pour the carrot chips in there and they'll melt right away. Any more questions, Manny?
We have everything, but I don't have any questions.
Okay. Okay, so the base of this recipe for the carrot candy bars, or for the candy bars, is really just your chips, whatever kind of chips that you use. These are carrot chips, and the nut butter. We use half a cup of nut butter, or seed butter, because we usually use sunflower seeds, to 1.5 cups of chips. Now this is your add-on. Manny's showing you an add-on. You can always add something else in there. Like we're adding 1.5 cups of granola. You could add nuts, you could add coconut shreds, you can add whatever you want to this. Now this is nice and warm.
I showed
you can see that there. It's kind of runny. All right, I'm going to actually turn this down, and I'm going to mix in the. Okay, so then you stir these carrot chips in with a hot nut butter, and the carrot chips should melt right away. If you can see that. Let me bring you closer, honey.
Well, you took it. You turn it turn it. Mom, look, it turned into that.
Yeah. I know. Look at that. It turned into that. That's exactly what we wanted it to turn into. Okay, so that's what that looks like. See that?
Ooh, that's so creamy.
Alright, and then we're going to put this 1.5 cups of granola in there. Like I said, you can put whatever additives you want in there.
Mom, you put everything in there.
I did. Oh, you know, I forgot to put some carrot powder in there. I really like the extra carrot powder. So I'm going to just put a little bit. So you really can do whatever you want with this. She's saying, look, look, look. All right, let me turn this off, actually, or at least a minimum, because once it's melted, that's all it needs. So then once you have this all mixed up and ready to pour, you're gonna pour it in something that you want it to set in. So sometimes I put it in a cookie sheet, I put it in the freezer, and I just cut it in squares after it's set for a little bit in the freezer, like literally like 7 minutes. And then you can kind of cut it, then put it back in the freezer so it can fully harden. I'm gonna put it in these little cupcake liners just to give it a cute little form. And sometimes I put it in mini cupcake liners. Thank you, Manny. And I'm gonna just put a little bit. It's still pretty hot, so Manny, be careful, okay? So I'm just gonna put a little bit in there. Okay, so this is the outcome. We stuck it in the freezer for about 10 to 15 minutes. See, that's why it's cool to put it in some kind of, like, whatever kind of mold you want it to put. But can you stop? I promise, you can have this one. This has your name written all over it. So now it's just a little candy bar. Yeah, and see, it's really hard. It's good. Mama, okay. All right, we gotta go eat. What you got there?
Who likes candy cow bar?
It's a candy bar. It's so good. Oh no, don't tell anybody.